This month I've been looking at leadership away days or leadership offsites, whatever you want to call them. And in my blog I look at some of the do's and don'ts and some of the key elements of running a successful offsite. And I also look at why coaches potentially can make great facilitators for offsites. And as I was thinking about this, I thought of the Academy of Exec Coaches 5 great coaching skills that coaches need, which are listening, questioning, creative techniques, presence and facilitation. I think it's useful to look at those 5 in the sense of running offsites and the role a coach can play in achieving a great offsite for you. So if you look at them, I think they all play pretty much a role in terms of the diagnostics, what is it you want to achieve from your offsite, and the design of your offsite, but also in the delivery of your offsite. So what I want to do is take each in turn and look at them a little bit more. So let's start with listening. Great listening, which is what coaches do, that active listening where they listen not just to the words but also what's behind the words, kind of the whole empathetic listening if you like, plays a role not only just in terms of working with the sponsor of the offsite, the team leader if it may be, to work out where are the team now, where do you want to get them to, what are the key challenges, and use those to start shaping the themes for the offsite, but similarly possibly then using that same listening to talk to some of the attendees and hear whether what they think is required chimes with the requirements of the team leader. So I think listening right from the onset in terms of diagnostics plays a key role. And then of course in the actual delivery of the offsite, a facilitator who listens actively is better placed to understand where there is possibly the need to go a bit deeper into a topic or a bit deeper into a conversation to possibly unearth a great level of awareness or conversation around something that at first might not seem as important as it possibly is. So that's the first, listening. Secondly is questioning. Again, superbly important at the very beginning in terms of asking open questions, in terms of what is the purpose of the offsite, but also questioning in the actual delivery, to just keep on developing that deepening awareness, to not be afraid to go to the next level of exploration and encouragement of the team, to think around a particular topic or what possible actions or what might hold them back or who might be able to help them, etc., as they think through whatever theme they're exploring. The third topic is creative techniques, and coaches have lots of great creative techniques in order to help clients think differently around a particular challenge, to visualize it differently or to have an outside-in approach, possibly stepping into someone else's shoes and seeing a challenge from someone else's perspective. And so they're well placed to bring some of those creative techniques or exercises into the design of your workshop, and possibly even in the flow, if you like, on the day, in order to again create that great level of awareness and exploration of a particular topic from a different perspective to that which the team might have had otherwise. Fourthly is facilitation, obviously a key part of workshops. One of the things that's great about coaches is they're not primarily there to advise, they're there to manage the pace, deepen the awareness, and to play this kind of quiet partner role potentially in terms of not being front of foot, but encouraging the attendees to play the real role in terms of the conversation and what gets explored. And so that facilitation role is key. And finally, presence. So coaches are often described as being, not doing. It's a state of body, if you like, where they're in service of the client. And so if you can have a coach who is facilitating a workshop who is purely there in service of the team to explore whatever topics or the agenda as fully as possible, and simply be there to facilitate that rather than to be seeking the glory, etc. It's a lovely way to see the success of that workshop. So I think that those five skills that coaches are key to coaching are equally key in terms of driving successful offsites, away days, workshops, call them what you will. If you want to read more about those 5 skills, there's a blog on each of those topics on my website. I think the other great thing about using a coach as your facilitator is that in the event that you want to do some wraparound coaching with your leadership team, perhaps some pre-coaching and post-coaching, to understand where your leaders are before they arrive at the workshop and possibly get them into the right frame of mind, and then also pick up with them afterwards in terms of their commitments, what they're taking away, then a coach who's facilitated the workshop and also does that coaching can be a great opportunity to embed the learning and the actions after the event. So as always, I hope this has been as useful. If it's prompted any thinking for you, possibly in terms of any workshops, away days that you're thinking of running this year, then please do get in touch and I'll be delighted to hear from you.